What's going on, guys? Zap here, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about a topic that I feel as though deserves a little bit of attention, and I'm pretty sure that all you uploaders out there can relate to this. Whether you don't like me, or you like me, or you're just neutral towards me, you just heard about me, whatever the case is. If you're a fellow Gears of War uploader, if you're a fellow gameplay uploader in general, you've been doing this for a while, you read the comments. You got people hating on you. You got people who love you. Regardless, you should feel some sort of relation to this. And if you guys are out there watching, I would love to hear your thoughts on it as well as the subscribers. You know what I mean? Just give me your input. Now, the topic is the GameBattles players versus the pub stars. You know what I mean? And there seems to be this whole competitive umbrella that all these GameBattles players and uploaders seem to have, and they're leaving all the pub stars out there to, I guess, essentially catch the cold and pneumonia while they're sitting there, under their umbrella, perfectly dry. They're pretty much casting us aside and writing us off as, the not so good players, the guys who can't cut it in game battles, so they beat up on people in public matches. Now you got those people, you got your people who take sides. They'll be like, well, watching game battles matches is like way better because it's a lot more intense. The call outs are better, the communication is better as far as game wise, and I feel like I learn stuff when I'm watching a game battles match as opposed to a ranked match. And then you got the people who watch ranked matches and they're like, no, game battles is too slow, the communication is relatively dry, it's just people repeating the same thing 3 or 4 times and calling it great communication and all this stuff. I would much rather watch a ranked match where people are running and gunning and doing this and this and that. And me being someone who uploads ranked matches majority of the time, I kind of I take a lot of pride. I take a lot of pride in my work, the gameplay I produce, and the content I bring to you guys on a consistent basis. And it kind of upsets me when I see these kids' comments and see other videos where people are talking about, well, you're just a pub star, you would get your ass stomped out if this was game battles, you suck, you don't belong in this game, why are you uploading this crap, do that shit against a real team, and yada 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 yada. I hear that shit like once every other video from a kid. It's usually some newcomer who's just now watching my videos for like the first or second time, and they believe that I'm just completely trash at this game simply because this is a ranked match and it's not game battles. When in all essence, for the most part, I mean, you have your exceptions. You got the guys over on Amazing. I'm subbed to Arctic and the Amazing MLG channel. They put up some great content over there. And I recently just started watching Gold Glove. Gold Glove, actually, I'm not subscribed to, but he has appeared in my recommended section in my videos. I don't really watch a whole lot of Gears of War uploaders, to be honest with you. I don't even watch Thiz or the Louisiana Kid. No offense or anything, but I just don't really watch a lot of Gears gameplays. The last Gears gameplay I actually really watched was Priceless and Hayabusa's Gears 3 tournament. You should check that out if you haven't seen that already. But with the exception of those guys who have a lot of subscribers, when you look around the game battles type of deal on YouTube, they don't really get a whole lot of views. There are a lot of reasons as to why that's the case, but when you look at it, Gears of War videos online are being viewed in the whole ranked private match type of setting, not the game battles competitive setting. And I think it's because the vast majority love the casualness of the commentary and the chatter between the players in the game. They love the little banter that goes back and forth in the lobbies between the opposing teams, and they just love being able to relate to the style of gameplay that they're seeing. You know, I don't do anything too fancy. I do things within my means that will help my team win, and that doesn't mean that I'm completely incapable of, you know, adapting and adjusting to the game battle style, you know, because I feel as though I'm a very solid player. A lot of you guys would agree, a lot of you guys would disagree, but I know what I can do in this game, and I think it would benefit if I were to ever become like a game battles player and take this game like really seriously. And this doesn't just apply to Gears of War. This applies to every game out there that has a competitive scene. You know, whether it be Gears of War, Call of Duty, Battlefield, you know, all the way down to the fighting games like Street Fighter and whatnot. You know, just because you're uploading ranked matches, it doesn't make you any less of a skilled player. And I know you guys probably already feel this way. But I think I'm like the first person to really like open up and say something about it, because I'm pretty sure we've all heard it before. All you uploaders out there, I'm pretty sure you've heard it before. You know, that, oh, you suck, this isn't game battles, you would get stomped out in GB. Well, a lot of us out there don't have the time to sit down and, you know, schedule matches with other people and play game battles. Some of us just have the time to go online, play for like an hour or so, and then get offline. You know, it's not something that we want to devote ourselves to. But on the other hand, you'll never know. Like those of you guys out there who feel like you're the best Gears of War players ever, you're not. You're not. As much as I say that I'm the king of Gears and I'm this and I'm that, I know that there's always going to be someone out there who has taken the time and the dedication and the devotion to this game to be better at it than everybody. You know, there's always going to be at least one person out there who will stomp you in every single game you play. And I know that. Everybody else out there should know that. And if you are going to tell me anything different, then you're just completely in denial, all right? The pub star that you go up against could be your biggest adversary, and you'll never know it because you're so far up your GB ass, all right? But that's pretty much all I have to say about the topic. I want to know what you guys think. Do you like GB more? Do you like playing public matches more? Do you like ranked? How do you guys feel? Do you guys think that just being a pub star takes away from any real skill that you might have in the game? Or is GB like the proving ground as a Gears player? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.